Hey everybody!
Hey guys!
MaJeliv here, we are the Vasquez family, and in today's video, we are finally reacting to the official teaser of Marvel Studios' Thor Love and Thunder. We thought this day would never come, but we are here, finally. It's been quite a long time.
Who's Thor? Thor is...
Some dude who's got powers.
Some guy with muscles.
With muscles. And,
he's got a hammer, he's some kind of handyman.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those movies that the cast just sounds absolutely incredible. We don't really know what it entails except that
he's a part of the Guardians now or something.
He's with Star-Lord's in here, the Guardians, and a Christian Bale. You got Natalie Portman coming in, so it's all exciting. People have been wondering when we're gonna get a teaser. We get something. I have a feeling they're probably gonna give us more at the end of Multiverse of Madness, kind of like they did in Spider-Man: No Way Home. So we're excited. We're gonna jump in. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you guys enjoy our reaction. And here we go, Thor: Love and Thunder.
Let's do it. Whoa.
Oh, that's very cool.
His hands were once used for battle. Now they're but humble tools for peace. I need to figure out exactly who I am.
Music!
Goodness.
Whoa.
Look, he's gonna...
There you
Now he
go.
starts
Okay.
working out.
Okay.
He's back. Oh my gosh.
Oh, man. I can feel the spirit of Taika Waititi in this.
Korg.
July.
Dude.
July.
Oh, July.
Yeah.
That's close.
Let's go. My gosh, dude. What?
Wow.
This is incredible.
He's
Whoa.
on a search for clarity of
Wow.
self.
What is that?
The identity. New Asgard.
Oh, she's the leader.
Yeah, all the Guardians.
Just listening.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
You saw her arms? She's
Yeah.
jacked.
Dude,
jacked.
She's got better arms than I do.
Wow.
Not saying
So
much.
I was
exciting.
hoping they were going to
Whatever.
show something
Yeah,
about
me
it.
too.
Okay, yeah, I was a little worried at the end, and then she showed up. So.
She looks amazing.
Yeah. Well, now she's got the
Oh, goodness.
the.
just
hammer
wonder how it
That was like
happens.
once broken.
How does it
And
happen?
yeah,
Cracked.
that's the last time I remember seeing that hammer was in
Yeah.
Captain America's hand.
And it's fixed. Like,
Yeah.
it's put back together.
Wow.
Because it has like the cracks from when his sister broke it. So I wonder if
Yeah, it's
forged
fascinating
back
because the
together.
one they used in
Endgame.
Endgame was from the other timeline, remember? From when he went back.
Oh,
So it wasn't like
I forgot
the actual-
that his sister.
destroyed it. Yeah. That's why. I mean, like my dad said as we were watching it, you can definitely tell Taika Waititi, like it's his
Humor, right?
his
You
humor.
can
What?
sense-
Yeah, that, but also just like his vision, his artistic like touch and palette and the colors and it all just feels so electric. It's awesome.
Yes,
It's
that's a
awesome.
good word. Electric.
Very
Yeah.
electric.
Because like it definitely, I think the reason Thor Ragnarok was so great and so fresh was because a lot of the bending of genres was really an extension of what Thor was going through. You know, a lot of the humor was what he was using to mask all the grief and like sadness he had. But in this one now, it's, you know, I can't wait to see where they go with it. The emotional journey, because it definitely, hopefully, will be there. And
I feel like ever since they met up together in Endgame, he's like been going on this identity crisis of like, what's the meaning of my life, and all these deep questions you would never think Thor would ask himself. So it's very exciting to see how he's gonna handle all of it. It was funny seeing him work out and trying to reshape his life.
I'm glad they're showing that transition because, you know, at first you see him and you're like, okay, well, how did you had to have done something in this time, and then they show he clearly worked for it to get back to his old self.
And then obviously, then also big question is, how does, I forget her name, Natalie Portman's character,
Jane,
how does she get, her powers? Like, how does that connect into what's gonna go on in this movie?
Yeah,
right? Because that's still a question. I guess we don't.
Yeah,
really
no,
know
it's
yet
a
how that
question
works.
as to how it's gonna happen in the MCU, and I have a feeling the script is at least decent. Is good with when you have certain actors coming back to join, right? Especially when you have the likes of like a Christian Bale who would be interested in getting back into the superhero world. I'm very intrigued as to where it's going.
Christian Bale's in this?
Yes.
I forgot about that. That's very interesting.
Yeah, he's the villain in this one. He's the villain.
That's nice. I like that. Question: What was the text? What did it say again? Every god, what needs? I want to watch it again.
A plan? No. A lot. Wait.
I don't remember what it said. We'll have to watch it again. So the question also is: so Jane shows up at the end of the teaser, but he totally kissed another woman on a ship. So they were not together, right, anymore, or something happened. So I'm curious about that because the title is Love and Thunder. So love life affects identity. That's just the way it is. I'm very curious as to what is going on with Thor. I mean, the dude let himself go. His belly was, out of control. Yeah. The beer consumption was out of control. So, he gets fit, and sure, that's great, but it always goes back to the why. So Marvel, what I love about Marvel, and what I love about Taika Waititi is that although there's humor and there's this lightness, there's always some underlying really powerful theme going on. And so there's that curiosity I have. Like, what are we going to learn through Thor? Thor is one of those characters that I came to love because he really grew. He grew on me. He was this untouchable god who was incredibly humbled, literally lost everything, and now he's left in a bit of a mess. I mean, he helped save the world and all that, but to see him come out of this, and I'm curious. I'm curious what it's all going to mean for him, and for the story that now will affect Jane. Again, yes, how did she get her powers? And I'm sure in the comics, you guys probably could tell us how it happens in the comics, but how will it happen here? And is this a movie kind of like a passing on the baton for her to take on her own Thor, storyline? And we're going to continue with Mr. Hemsworth as Thor. There's just a lot of really good questions to be answered for sure. And then there's the Guardians. Like, what's his relationship to the Guardians? How's that evolving? He seems like he's really embedded himself there, and still.
Well, that's how it ended in Endgame. He was kind of with them, and.
But he wasn't really invited. He just kind of attached himself.
He just kind of joined them.
He's like, well, I'm coming. I have nowhere else to be.
But Star-Lord didn't resist. It seems like.
He's rolling with it.
So that's like you said. There's just a lot in this movie that I'm excited to see, and it definitely, like my mom said, like you said, Mom, it's definitely going into the next chapter for Thor, for the Guardians, and like you said, that I think Thor for a long time was just like this one mold, and now this is like an extension of the who is Thor going to be now? Who is he evolving into? And that's honestly really exciting because there's just more and more layers to Thor, and we're going to finally get hopefully more of a deeper look as to how Thor is doing and his journey than we got in, like, let's say Endgame and Infinity War. So
we got to explore so much of Loki, and like the memories I have of Thor are from What If.
That's true.
That side of Thor.
We haven't seen him since
the
Endgame,
party
so.
Thor, the lost Thor, who clearly doesn't have his head on straight, and then this one, it seems like he's also finding an identity. So, I'm curious to kind of go back to this Thor that we left behind and see what else he's trying to heal. I mean, him and his brother are so deep, like their emotions, like they show this side of them to the world, but then within there's just so much to explore.
So many layers.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what we learn about him through this movie.
That's what's so amazing about these two characters specifically, Loki and Thor, is even though they're these, sometimes, like you said, these seen as untouchable gods, they are sometimes the most relatable characters, which is hard to do. I would say, how do you ground and make a character more human? So, man, it's so exciting. And we want to hear your thoughts down below in the comments. What you guys are excited about, what your theories are, or like little Easter eggs or nods in this trailer that we missed. And we'd love to hear from all of you down below. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this reaction, you guys can help support what we do here at MaJeliv by checking out our link in the description or with the Discord up above to our Patreon, where you guys can help support us monthly to help us create more videos for all of you. And nonetheless, you being here today means a lot to us. So thank you. And with that, go out there, spread your light, and we'll see you guys in the next MaJeliv video. Have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.